And with that, my friends, first of all, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Let's move on into the last track of Real Life Magazine, which is going to be Parade. What are we celebrating? Maybe it's not a celebration. Maybe it's a show of military power. Who knows? Who knows what's going on in this parade? But there's only one way to find out, and that is for us to get up on that float, do a little dance, and shake it all about with them. Let's go. Let's go ahead and give a listen to the track. We'll talk about it after. Let's go. Oh, it's a fade-in. I was like, where is it? It's a deep fade-in. Love the piano. I like that change from piano to this buzzy little synth. Oh, that sounds great. That's really good.
They will show me what I want to see. We will watch without grief. We stay one step ahead of relief. You tell me we've been praying for a bright and clever hell. I think we've been forced to our knees, but I can tell.
It's a good line. I love these pianos and keys.
Sometimes I forget that we're supposed to be in love. Sometimes I forget my position. Sometimes I forget that we're supposed to be
Matching
in
vocal line
love.
now.
Sometimes I forget my position. It's so hot in here. What are they trying to hatch? We must not be frail. We must watch. Now that I'm out of touch with anger, now I've nothing to live up to. I don't know when to stop joking. When I start, I hope I am with you. Sometimes I forget that we're supposed to be in love. Sometimes I forget my position. Sometimes I forget that we're supposed to be
The synth
in love.
almost sounds like a
Sometimes I
kazoo
forget my
in this particular
position.
moment. Saxophone?
It's so hot in here.
This is
What
an
are
interesting
they trying to
tone
hide?
and atmosphere for this track.
We must not be frail. We must watch. Now that I'm out of touch with anger, now I've nothing to live on to. I don't know when to stop joking.
so interesting. What an interesting conclusion for the album. Okay, this track, to me, is just ruled, dominated. Who makes this track? None other than Dave Formula on the keyboards. The piano playing in the beginning, the change into synth, and then staying in there, mixed with some heavy chords from the piano. That is what makes this track. It provides such a unique atmosphere here that I was trying to think of how to describe it. And, like, you know that luxurious string sound at, like, for example, some sort of fancy soiree. I don't know, everyone's dressed up, kind of like an award ceremony or like a gala, like those luxurious strings that would be playing in the background. It reminds me of that, but it's a little bit like evil. It's like a gala for bad guys, where the music is luxurious, it is rich, but at the same time, it's a little like eerie. There's something else about that. So I would, of course, just assume that's because of the scales, the notes, or whatever that he's playing that provides that slightly darker touch. But I really enjoyed that sound because I think that's such a unique sound that the band has gotten into here. Like I said, really because of Formula, but even vocally. At first, I didn't love the vocals. I was like, they sound a little bit awkward here. But as I kind of got used to them and adapted to it, I was like, this actually fits really nicely into the overall atmosphere of this track, which does have this kind of not necessarily loungy, but a little bit of a loungy feel to it. No, that was a really interesting way to end the album. I actually think that this concludes it very nicely. I'm extremely impressed by the synth work that's going on because those sounds are so perfect. And then, not to even mention the little bit of saxophone that we got in here as well. This was kind of a cool track. They will show me what I want to see. We will watch without grief. We stay one step ahead for relief. You tell me we've been praying for a bright and clever hell. I think we've been forced to our knees, but I can't tell. It's an interesting line. I think we've been forced to our knees, but I can't tell. Is the fog of war, so to speak, so heavy and dense that you can't even tell necessarily? Sometimes I forget that we're supposed to be in love. Sometimes I forget my position, where we're supposed to be, but how did we end up here? It's so hot in here, what are they trying to hatch? We must not be frail, we must watch. Now that I'm out of touch with anger, now I have nothing to live up to, and I don't know when to stop joking. When I stop, I hope I am with you. When I stop joking, I hope that I'm with you. When I stop playing around or messing around, I hope that you're there for me in the end. I don't know. What on earth is the size of my life? What is my purpose? I think it's perhaps something in that line of thinking. I don't know. But the music was really cool. So, in conclusion, finishing out the album, please let me know what you thought of the album as a whole. I thought this was really cool to listen to. This is like a just cool side of like punk or post-punk or whatever genre this is supposed to be. But I really enjoyed it regardless. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Comments down below. Follow me on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon if you're interested. Otherwise, get out of here, you crazy kids. Get off my lawn. Get out. I'm just kidding. Come back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.